Chernobyl didn't just melt a reactor, it melted the idea that adults know what they're doing. The radioactive cloud was so massive it triggered sensors in Sweden first, and that's how the world learned about the disaster. Radiation burns feel like a sunburn at first, then your skin falls off, then your organs fail. That was the fate of the early responders. The famous Pripyat Ferris wheel was never used. It was scheduled to open on May Day, 5 days after the survivors fled. Pripyat's evacuation was announced as temporary. People left, expecting to come back in a few hours. Pets weren't evacuated. The troops were sent back days later to shoot every dog, cat, and farm animal they could find to prevent contamination. Some pets hid in basements and survived for years. Packs of radioactive dogs still roam the zone today. Trees near the reactor rapidly turned red. The area is still called the Red Forest and is one of the most radioactive places on Earth. Some elderly residents illegally returned to their villages. They live on contaminated land but refuse to leave their homes. Radiation doesn't just poison, it rewrites DNA. Some plants in the area grow twisted, oversized leaves and mutated stems. The workers who dug a tunnel under the reactor to prevent explosions were initially not told that they were going to die. The disaster caused a rise of radiophobia, a mass psychological trauma that spread further than the radiation itself. There was a second, larger explosion feared, one that could have rendered Europe partially uninhabitable. Teams risked their lives to prevent it by draining the water beneath the core. 3 men volunteered for that mission, believing they would die. They lived long after, one well into his 70s. Chernobyl didn't just destroy a reactor, it accelerated the fall of the Soviet Union. The truth leaked faster than the government could cover it. The blue glow people saw wasn't fire, it was Chernobyl radiation, a physical sign that particles were moving faster than light in air. New safe confinement, the giant steel shield built to lock away radiation from reactor 4, was struck, damaged, and has lost its main safety function. The strike happened February 14, 2025, during conflict. A drone hit the roof that caused a fire that burned through the external cladding and insulation layers. Chernobyl never stopped leaking lessons, we just stopped listening.